Only 40% of you are subscribed. Fix that. I want to say thank you to my Patreon subscribers and my Twitch subscribers. If you want to help out the channel, you can actually help out for as little as $1 a month. Enjoy the video and have some fun. Hi everybody. By the way, like, share, and subscribe. Um, Join my Discord. And here, even when I stream live, actually go in the description of the video on YouTube and order me a tree stream. I know that shit is awesome and delicious, right? Anyway. So, me as being a heterosexual male, I like the women's. I would even say go even further than saying those idiot ass I'm super straight. I am gynophilic. I just love the coochie. I fucking love the coochie. It smells good, tastes good, it feels so motherfucking good. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away. But I don't. I've never numbered somebody. There are some women who look better with long hair, short hair, curly hair, straight hair. There are some women that look good with chocolate skin, caramel skin, cinnamon skin, alabaster skin. I like all women. Much like the Lord of Patriarch's mother, I take all comers. And speaking of cum, anyway, but no. I get it. I fucking get it. I love women. And like, I have a standard that may be different from a lot of other people. I care less about your skin tone, except for your cup size. I love breasts. I'm not gonna lie about it. If you're a cool personality, I will fuck a cool personality as long as we cool. That's just my thing. But I've never understood the principle of saying, oh, you're 8, you're 9, you're 10, you're 7, you're 5, you're 4, you're 3, 2, 1. Engage. Oh, I'm sorry. But I've never understood that because it just seems stupid. Do you want this person to touch your penis? Red pill guys, do you want this person to touch your penis? I know I would want somebody to touch my penis. And like, yeah, if I can talk to them, intelligence, motherfucking emotional connection actually boosts your attractiveness to me. And most likely to a lot of other motherfuckers. But you won't admit it. But this is our good old friend wheatwaffles talking about how she's ugly. I don't know. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. And you don't understand. Well, I'm a 10. I go to school, I go to work, and I have a great personality, and
And she looked like. Let's go back a little bit. Let's go back a little bit. She has some breasts. She has some thick thighs. I'm not arguing with this shit. She seems mildly intelligent and she has a job. What is the problem? Oh yeah, I forget. I'm talking about red pill motherfuckers who they want to repeal the age of consent laws. I'm gonna let you go with this go. Yeah, let's go.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. Now,
Joe, you forget they took off 7 because she's black. That's what happened.
nowadays, it seems that all women, regardless of their own attractiveness, is walking around thinking they're a perfect 10 out of 10. All forms of modesty and simple common sense have gone straight out the window, and it seems all women are walking around with a chip on their shoulder thinking they're God's gift to mankind.
This is coming from somebody who's a black pillar. This is literally somebody who's a fucking red pillar. Oh my god, this is manosphere shit. Walking around with a chip on your shoulder. Motherfucker, you have a whole fucking being. Okay. Let's go. No. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Well guys, in this video I'm going to be outlining the 8 reasons, yeah you heard that right, 8 reasons, for why the rate of attractiveness inflation is going through the roof, or in simple words, why every woman now thinks in 2021 she's a perfect 10. Number 1, and this should be by far the biggest reason, simping. Now,
let's hear this one. Let's hear this
the
one.
thing with simping is that a lot of people mistake for it only going in one direction. They think it only goes from the bottom up. It's the low value men at the bottom who are bombarding the women at the top with endless amounts of free attention.
I see, this is what I don't get. There is no position where a woman's on top as far as looks to me. I'm sorry. I mean, like, she can be on top in other different ways, but like, okay, shit. Okay. Woo, okay, let's go.
Validation, and God forbid, money by paying for things like OnlyFans. But in reality, all women across the board of attractiveness have an endless selection of simps to provide these things. Because what ends up happening is the simps start by throwing attention, money and validation at the most attractive women, but when they don't get...
He is mad, ain't he? He is mad because it's like, yeah, sure, okay. Well, they're getting attention that I'm not. Like, this shit sounds just so bitter. Bitter man. Well, let's go.
Get anything in return, they have no choice but to move down to the next level, and then the next level, and the next and the next. So it's just this endless cycle of simps undercutting other simps. And whoever undercuts and simps the most, supposedly wins in the end.
I mean, like, I understand why he's upset, but, like, I don't know, like, I don't have this problem. I just treat women as human beings, and we talk, and they come over and they try to come on my face. Oh, look, another subject.
Yeah, that last bit's important, supposedly. Because what happens next is all the low value women at the bottom, who now have a fresh crate of simps to choose from, have this backwards rationalisation. Well, this is interesting. I'm getting all of this validation. Therefore, this must mean I am special. Therefore, I must also be highly attractive.
But what does that have to do with the woman in front that was the first video? Like, he's going to take so much time spelling this shit out when it comes to get to point 7, 8, and 9, or 7 and 8. He's going to just rush through the shit. But let's go.
So the final piece of the puzzle, and also why simping never works, is all of the women at the bottom who have been senselessly simped over have now had their egos inflated beyond return. And all that's been left is the guys at the bottom have now lost a ridiculous amount of their own time, energy, and resources, and all for nothing. Now, the last point I'm going to make on...
What do you mean, all for nothing? Either you're with her, or you're not. Okay, let's go.
This, before I move on to the next reason, is this is exactly why I have zero sympathy for simps. Because the only impact that simps have on the dating market is inflating women's egos, which in turn...
Like, he's so fucking nervous that he's doing this shit to the mouse and shit. Like, dude, keep the mics down. Put the shit down to record and shit like that. But let's go.
And messes up the system and spoils it for anyone else who actually had a chance. Anyway, now moving on to point number 2 for why women overestimate their worth. Women equating their hookup options to their actual value.
No, sex is not a value as a person. It's just the shit you like to do and have fun. I'm just saying, like, you love to have fun with sex. Busting nuts are actually fun. But let's go.
Now, because of the nature of the current dating market, just about every average woman, and in fact even some below average women, have access to regular intimacy and hookups from the guys at the top.
So be a top guy, my guy. Alright, I'm not a top guy, but I can get intimate with a woman. Like, shit, like, it's not that hard. But let's go.
Chad is shared between everyone. Now, what this means is the women in the middle end up thinking this. Well, I can hook up easily with Chad. However, Chad doesn't want to commit. Therefore, all I need to do is just find one that will commit.
I mean, like, maybe commitment isn't something that we should actually be striving for. Alright, let's go. Like, dude, like, oh my god, this is so fucking irritating. Because he's a fucking idiot. And, quite frankly, there's nothing wrong with this young lady right here. Nothing wrong with her. I still drink her bath water. I'm like, the fuck? Okay, let's go.
So back to the dating market, all the average women end up wasting time chasing and trying to...
What makes them average to you, man? You still haven't explained that. What makes them average to you? But let's go.
Pin down the chads, and they string along and friend zone all of the guys they're actually on the same level with, the ones who would have given an equal relationship. But instead, the women's attention is all focused on the top 10 to 15% of guys who they are able to hook up with, but not willing to give their...
What do you mean hook up? Do you think making out with, because I've seen this shit, they think making out a lot of times is hooking up with a woman. But no, like, dude, like, oh, all right, let's go.
Commitment. Women, just because you can hook up with someone doesn't mean you're on their level, and certainly doesn't mean you can get commitment from them either.
Men, just because you can hook up with a hot chick doesn't mean that you don't have a shitty personality. As a matter of fact, it just shows that you only have that one personality, and that's spending money.
Moving on to point number 3, acceptance of unattractiveness. And this does not apply to men. It's almost exclusively for women.
Okay, does he not recognize that there's something called a dad bod? Okay, fuck! Oh my god, how much is he in that motherfucking rut? Like, you can actually see that there is a path going to the point A to point B. Like, oh, they shit down on us. Oh, they deserve to be shit on. Like, oh my god, this he's literally hurting my brain, and I'm tired. Like, there isn't just fat acceptance. The fact is, we live in a world mostly where fucking things like grain production, or in the case of the U.S., corn syrup is like very, 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 very not good with you, and it raises your obesity, which scientists may need to recalculate. Not because it's moving the goalposts, because they have a better understanding of it now than they did when they first came up with the guidelines. But let's go.
And this is mostly the result of feminism. Now, this idea...
Wait, why do you blurt out feminism? Oh, okay. I said the naughty word. Let's go.
...in the last 10 years has pretty much stepped in and said all women, irrespective of their own attractiveness, are all deserving of a perfect 10. This belief system has tried to force down society's throat that all women, of all shapes and sizes, are all attractive in their own unique way.
Yeah, they've been saying it longer than the last 10 years. They said beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Like, dude, we know what's going on. You just think that you don't want no fat bitches. Like, the fuck? That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. But let's go.
It is seen as grossly inappropriate to highlight the flaws in a woman's beauty, even if said flaws pose a huge risk to their physical health and can greatly reduce their life expectancy.
Because they have bellies. Wait, okay. Okay, let's go.
Therefore, they are instead celebrated. And I've talked about this in my previous videos. I'll say again, try typing the words plus size into Google. There will not be one man in sight. In fact, I could bet money that you'd be scrolling for longer than the length of this video in order to just find one single man.
I mean, like, and so, like, oh my god, like, why is it such a thing to these motherfuckers? You don't want to fuck her, but you want to complain about how she looks or acts, but you don't want to fuck her, which I believe that you want to fuck her. And the problem comes where it's just like, no, I'm straight on that, dog. Like, and maybe these motherfuckers, I want to know these motherfuckers need to get help. But yeah, no, all right, let's go.
Moving on to point number 4, the media promoting delusion. Now, before I cover this point, because I'm about halfway through the video, now is a good time to press the like button and leave any thoughts
I'm not gonna fuck him. But as a matter of fact, do a like button on my video and shit like that. But let's go.
You have in the comments below, as it helps the YouTube algorithm. Anyway, carrying on with the video. Media promoting delusion. Now, about 5 years ago, there was this film that came out called 50 Shades of Grey. And
No. Okay. Please don't do this to me. You're not gonna start agreeing with some of the stupid shit that was in that book. All right, let's go.
in fact, the book that it was based on was one of the highest grossing of the decade.
That doesn't mean it's actually good or real or a good fucking narrative. I like see the Bible, right? But like, no, dude, you tripping. It's okay if it's incorrect. It's okay if it's not how the creator want to do it. Your art is your art, and to believe that this art is are people making a life decision about? No, that's stupid. But let's go.
And if you've not heard of this film or the book before, it's basically about this billionaire Chad who goes for and ends up in a relationship with some fairly average woman.
Oh my god. They don't realize Christian Grey was a literal boy that got abused by a woman. Okay, let's go. Fuck, this is so stupid. It's so stupid, my head is hurting.
A similar storyline happens in other movies and TV shows, such as the highly acclaimed Sex and the City. This series, too, showed women, despite being in their 30s and 40s, still being able to pin down and get commitment from Chads.
It's not an unbroken rule that women do that all the time. There are men in their 50s, men and women in their 50s that get married. Like, dude, you sound stupid like you haven't talked to people outside of your little fucking cul-de-sac. And I know he's a Brit blonger and he doesn't have a cul-de-sac, but that's how he sounds, right? But let's go.
So the point I'm trying to make here is that the media is portraying the idea that any woman, irrespective of what she brings to the table, can get a relationship from a Chad. No matter...
No, that's actually incorrect. So I will say that. That's incorrect. Because most motherfucking Chads don't have real fucking jobs. Or like, yeah, because movie, damn it! Okay, let's go.
How old or average? Now moving on to point number 5. Ego.
See what I mean?
Now, I didn't know just how big of a reason this was until I came across this scientific study titled Resisting Connection Following Social Exclusion. Now, this study attempted...
So, what this actually study did was, I believe this is the Baldwin, where the base study is a researcher gives a ball to the kid and asks him to return it. And I believe this is it, but we'll see. We'll read on if we can. Let's go.
To see how a woman would react when first being approached by an attractive man, and then afterwards being approached by a less attractive man. The results were as followed. When the attractive man accepted the woman was also very likely to accept the less attractive man. In fact, he was accepted an average of 80%. Now, this isn't surprising, because after she gets accepted by the attractive man, she's probably feeling quite good about herself, and she's got nothing to lose by accepting the less attractive man, so she also gives him a pass.
Wait. Maybe I'm too tired to do this. I need to wake up tomorrow and get my life together. But this shit sounds stupid. If you feel like somebody gave you a chance that you feel that you shouldn't get a chance to, and you go around doing the same, I just can't. This shit is like totally devoid of me and my sanity. Fucking Andy. Anyway, guys, like, share, and subscribe, and all that other good shit. I'm about to lay my ass down. Peace.
If I gave myself the power, where would I be? Was I